Rex is my companion. Rex is a Goldendoodle that we got about 1.5 years ago. And I've got a story that I'll share at the very end of this about Rex's situation, but Rex has become a dear friend, and it's amazing because when I was a younger man, I once saw an individual training a Doberman in an incredible way. He had a whistle, but nothing else. There was no word said. It was all hand signals, and watching this dog at a distance perform for this guy, it really amazed me. And so I took it up on myself, and I started training the dogs that I had this way. So Rex has the ability to understand what I'm doing with my hands. And so recently I did this little video. It's kind of neat. You'll see it on YouTube. But I have Rex at a distance, and I'm communicating different messages with my hands. So whether it is to sit or to lie or to stand up or to come up on his hind feet and then move to me. And it's the funniest thing because there's one little episode you see, he gets up like this, right? And he's like this, like a little cha-cha dancer. I mean, you can hear his little feet like tipper-tapping as he's coming to the camera. And he amuses children because he'll walk 20 feet on his back feet. And so people will ask me, and I can shoot him and he'll fall dead and all this, and people will say, well, you've got an incredibly smart dog. And I'm like, well, no, that's what dogs are. Dogs are smart. And they'll listen. I said, it's the trainer. It's the owner. It's the leader. And so I bring this conversation up because so often I hear my clients, I hear doctors complain and whine about their patients or their staff. And they'll say, well, that patient really doesn't really care about their health that much. They're dropping out. They're doing this. They're doing that. They're not following along. They don't see the value. And I'll ask them, well, do you understand who the patient is? Just like I had an understanding and relationship with Rex. And Rex had that relationship with me. He knew my facial expressions. He knew my hand expressions. He knows my voice. And he gets rewarded, and we have this bond. And I think you have to have that with the practice members that come into your practice. And when things happen between them and things aren't following through, you have to ask yourself, how much time have I spent in educating this person? And when they first came to me, were they educated to begin with? Was there a process that took place to prepare them that I'm not a commodity, that I'm different? And that what we offer is different. And is this something that interests you? So they're prepared before they come in. And so is that process taking place? Is it continue taking place that practice member knows what's expected? They know what the outcome is, and they know when they're being rewarded. And if that's not taking place, we're not going to get the results. And we have to understand that the average person coming to you is a person with a mindset that's been drilled into them over decades that I'm a patient, you're the doctor, fix me and I'm entitled. So no judgment, but you have to assume that that's everyone's mindset. So where does the training begin? So we look at the patient and they get all of the glory because they've performed the way that you want them to. And the second part of that, your staff is the same way. Well, I'm losing staff, they're not hanging in there. When's the last time you did your training? How many hours a week do you spend training? Ongoing training, etc. Are they drinking the Kool-Aid? Do they live the lifestyle that you live? Are you living the lifestyle? Because when you communicate to someone in front of you, if you're asking them to do something that you're not doing, then you're lying. You're not setting yourself up to where they're going to believe in you. So really what I want you to get the message is please understand that the people that come to you, that work with you, and those that come and trust you to help them, there's got to be a communication process. There's got to be a reward process. There has to be a recognition process. Rex was one of the biggest proofs in the pudding, if you will, about functional medicine, something that continued to just enlighten me about it. Rex came to us, and at the 10th week, he went into spasms, and we almost lost him. He went rigid. Took him to emergency, and he was born with a liver shunt. And so the doctor said, there's 2 surgeries we can do. You'll have to do both of them, and then we're going to put him on lifetime antibiotics, anti-diarrhea medicine, and some other things, and that's his life, but there's not it may not work out. Our other option is take him back to the breeder and have him put down. So we found a functional medicine veterinarian, and Rex is healthy, beautiful coat and everything. It was all, and I know a lot of people hear this, it was all diet. It was all organic diet and everything, so Rex has become pretty much a super dog. So thank you for your time, I appreciate it.